All right, this video is going to be on relative elevations. So everything is relative to the laser here. It's pretty simple. You got 54, 54 and a quarter, 53 and a quarter. So this is the highest point, and the bigger number would be the lowest point. So if you were taking elevations, doing an as-built, or shooting points for some stanchions or something, that's what you would end up with, right? And then at some point you're going to end up needing to go higher with your laser or your level. So there's the new, put your laser, the new laser, there's your new laser line. So now what you need to do is you need to tie in these points to these points, right? So what you're going to do is tie in the old laser elevation or this old point to the new laser line. So you're going to start measuring this one here. I should have left that line, but the 128. So you're going to go from the new laser line all the way up. So now you've tied the new laser line into the old point. So if you do the math, 128 and a quarter minus 53 and 3/4 will give you 74 and a half. And you want to tie that into another existing dimension and get that same number. That's how you're going to check to make sure you're not making a blunder. And then pretty much it's rest. You just start taking those elevations as you go. And then you have relative, so all the points, you can look at the points relative to each other. This is easy to take back and draw or give to your detailer. But probably the most important thing here is getting those two numbers so that you don't make a mistake. And then that's about it. So now that you have everything, these are relative to each other. And if you go up to 128 and a quarter minus the 60 and 7/8, that'll give you this dimension right here. Right? So now you have relative from the lowest dimensions to the highest dimensions. So if you wanted to draw the lower level and then raise yourself up, then go from there, 60 and 7/8 coming over and then changing the elevation in regard to that one. Or you can go all the way up and then down in each one. And that's pretty much it. That's probably what I'd do if I was drawing this. I would go all the way up, get your level line, come over to the point, and then do these lines down. So maybe not that. I wouldn't hurt to have that to check, but that's it. I would call those relative elevations. If you are just taking elevations and all you needed to do is for one job and take some information, maybe take it back to the shop, that's probably how you'd want to do it. You could use the same thing going up and down stairs, and very similar. You're going to have to pick it up and move it. You just want to make sure you're closing out, tying into something into one that you've done already, and then using that same system to another point to make sure that you end up with the same distance between the laser lines, right? Those measurements come out, within a 1/16 of an inch or something, or depending on what you're doing, how accurate you want it. And that's what I'll call relative elevations. I hope that helps you in your career. This is pretty straightforward. Most everybody's done this, but making the jump with one elevation to another and maybe another, that's just the important part I thought I'd share. I hope that helps you in your career, and thanks for watching.